Hello, I'm Testiba, or YarnFactory from Thimble News, and today we have a big story. Lilac, member of the Queensmart Kingdom and co-founder of Thimble SMP, has taken over the kingdom, changing the kingdom's logo and colors with his own. Queensmart was originally a kingdom run by Lucas, Penny, and Lilac, with Penny being the former queen of the kingdom. But a few weeks ago, Lilac took over the kingdom, stating that Penny and Lucas are no longer welcome. We at Thimble News wanted to investigate further, so we set up an interview with the new leader of Queensmart, Lilac, to figure out why he did this, and what his plans are in the future.
I'm gonna finish the castle, fill out the kingdom with buildings, get some villagers living in here, and put an end to Lucas's and Penny's nonsense.
What nonsense have they been doing?
They've been griefing our neighbors over in Keypad Land.
Someone's fun to take over the whole kingdom.
It's been a long time coming. Penny never really had any real power in this kingdom. She was more of a figurehead for me and Lucas ended up getting a bit too power hungry.
How long have you been planning on taking over the kingdom?
I've had ideas since the start, but never a full plan.
When did you do this?
I just did this like 10 minutes ago, not even.
How are you gonna bring peace to the island?
By ending Lucas's and Penny's power. That the only reason there wasn't peace is that they would get their little minions to do all their heinous crimes for them.
Are they like fired now? Like, are the minions like
that's up to them. If they still support Lucas and Penny, then I don't want them in this kingdom. But if they're against Lucas and Penny's actions, then they're welcome to stay.
And we also interviewed its former members,
Lucas
and Penny, to see what their input is on this extremely recent event. Or your guys' reaction?
I was very, very surprised, very dumbfounded. I didn't think Lilac would do something like that. It was a very surprising thing, but I don't think he has bad intentions. I think maybe things can be sorted out because, you know, he was a close buddy of mine. It does hurt to see him turn on me like that, and Lucas. But, you know, we'll try to, like, survive, you know, see what's going on. Yeah.
I don't know what he's thinking. I think it's stupid. First of all, he could have talked to us about it. Second of all, he's taken his four closest allies and pushed them away. Queensmart had some problems, but I think it's completely downhill from here. He's lost everything. He's lost the complete integrity of Queensmart, which was loyalty and trust and friendship. It's all gone. What's left? Like, actually, what's left?
You also interviewed some former knights of the kingdom to get their input on this.
I've taken Penny in for maybe a chance at redemption at some point.
Do you work for Lilac now as a knight?
I don't necessarily work for anybody anymore. I used to work for the kingdom as a knight, but now I just live on the coast. I just take in anybody that needs help.
What was it like working as like a knight for Penny?
Honestly, it was a little tyrannical. I felt like I had to do my duty, but at the end of the day, a lot of it was just killing people that didn't really deserve it. That's why I'm an ex-knight now. That's why, like, even before all the Lilac stuff, I kind of left the kingdom a little bit. But I do think that Penny has a good chance at redeeming herself. She just needs to see the error in her ways. I think staying at my place for a little while, you know, it's kind of a humble, quaint little town. I think maybe it'll open her eyes a little bit and help her change her ways.
Well, it's very sudden, of course. Yoshi, do you have some thoughts?
I woke up this morning and suddenly we were overthrown.
Well, I definitely feel betrayed in some way because we put a lot of trust into the guy, of course. But like, I don't know. It seems as if he was like planning this for a good bit.
He always went off on little journeys without telling us. Whenever we saw him, he would just say don't tell anyone about this.
He would run off, go do his own little thing, and when he comes back and we ask him about it, he just kind of like brushes it off, like usually. And it's like, you know, it's fine. It's kind of like Lilac and whatever. You know, he was like pretty loyal anyways, so we just didn't pay much mind to it. This definitely was very unexpected. I don't know how to feel about him.
When I ran into him, he wasn't like evil towards me. He didn't yell at me. He didn't try to kill me. He was weirdly humble about it. He was like, yeah, we could talk later. He didn't have a typical evil pirate personality. He was just humble, acting like it was a normal thing. It was creepy. It was scary.
Some of the footage in these interviews couldn't be put in the episode for time, so the full interviews will be in the description for you to watch. In other news, want to be shot out of a cannon? Well, before Lilac's takeover, a new innovation was discovered in Thimble SMP. Using these things, you can get shot out high up in the air at fast speeds, or even horizontally. Now, this new innovation isn't entirely safe, After getting shot out high up in the air and falling back down, you die. And that's not good. Some wonder if Lucas or Penny will use this new innovation to stop Lilac from taking over the kingdom. No, they probably won't. Anyway, this is Thimble, our Yarn Factory from Thimble News, signing out. Good night. Or day.